And ready.
I'm glad I don't have any kids.
You ready? Rolling?
Fucking right.
What's your favorite memory of Trailer Park Boys?
I have a lot of memories of Trailer Park Boys that make me happy. I loved being on the site on Bissett Road, which is where the hospital was and where we actually built the trailer park. And seeing a trailer getting pulled up the driveway to me was always so heartwarming. I just got a cheap kick out of it. I just love that.
Give me another memory.
I always knew that it was going to be a good day on set when Sarah was there. I really always felt like when Sarah wasn't on set that it was just kind of a lonely day on set without her. She made the days really fun.
Stop. Tell me your favorite memory.
Well, I have a
Search one out now, then just let it pop into your cranium.
One of my best, Clattenburg would always be disappointed when we started laughing during takes, which made it was tough because I found myself laughing kind of all the time. But I remember there's this one take where Lucy and Ricky are fighting about something outside, and while we were doing the take, Rob was eating a peanut butter sandwich, and as he was yelling at me, a piece of sandwich flew from his mouth over the car into my mouth. And that was just so funny. We tried to keep it together, and then we just ended up giggling. And Michael's like, "Ah!" But it was funny. I mean, I've
another
got
one.
Okay.
Wait,
Cut?
yeah, no, I meant Lucy. Okay, those are good, nice and short. Those little memories. The actual explanation of what happens after, not interested.
Okay.
Cutting them out. Here we go. And
Shit.
Having Nicole, who is the wardrobe person, hand me something that was the size of a napkin and say, "This is your shirt today," that was held on with a piece of chain. Watching Clattenburg as he was doing a take, holding the camera, shooting, and then he'd call cut and he'd just bend over laughing. I always loved that. It was always the goal was to make Mike happy. Any day there were animals on set, going to the trailers, cuddling with the kitties, petting the raccoons, looking at the crows, always awesome. Instructing the crew that they weren't allowed to make eye contact with us was always really fun, because that's ridiculous. Oh, making friends with the craft guy, this German chef, meant that we could always have Brie in the back room when nobody was looking. That was always really good. I liked showing up on set wearing like just my regular shitty clothes, and then 20 minutes later wearing my pregnancy outfit, and suddenly everybody was like being nice to me and asking me if I wanted to sit down before they were punching me in the face. Whenever John was on set, it's always intimidating because he's kind of methody and would always scare the shit out of me, but every time would give me a tip as to how to appropriately act out the scene that I was about to do. Thank you, John. True fucking story. He'd like, "Remember, Lucy, you are shit-faced in this scene." Disco dancing with Sarah and Gina to loud rap in our trailer while waiting to do a take is always good. Having Gina on set when she was the little girl and holding her hand and knowing that it was her turn to say her word when I squeezed her, but I would always forget to squeeze her and she'd get mad. Coming onto set and knowing that every single person who rolled up would be greeted with one of these as a good morning. That's love. Being on a set where everybody just hugged everybody all day, which was nice. I love that. I remember rolling up to the set of the trailer that was Ray's burnt out trailer, and it was spray painted matte black, and I just remember wondering why it didn't smell like burning, because it looked like burning. Do you remember that?
okay, now I haven't been watching any of this. I've been only hearing quality.
Okay.
Is it all profile now?
Sometimes I look at the camera.
Oh, excellent.
Sometimes I look over the camera.
Yeah, play the camera as much as you like.
I liked to try to grease Clattenburg out, like I'd pull up my shirt and I'd be like, "Do I have a scratch here?" Oh no, I guess not. That was always fun because I think Mike's funny. I always was always funny having scenes where I had to make out with Rob because he was really shy and always couldn't really look me in the eye. But I think that's because he thought I was really sexy.
Just cut for a second. I love